Hello everybody, welcome to the official cast of the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championship Group P Round 3 match between Airuk and TheSpydyr. As you can see, Airuk are the humans, won the toss, chose to receive. Spydyr is the Norse. Let me show you the table before this match starts, and none of the viewers know what's happening, so there we go. There's a chance for Spydyr to qualify if he wins and Dastardly Dan beats Fricape. And there's a chance for Airuk to qualify if he wins and he wins better than Fricape beats Dan. Or no, it just if you, well, something anyway, right? He can get 3 on 6 or something. There's a chance. Look, there's a chance. Dastardly Dan could draw. So there's a chance for Airuk to win on a draw. There's a really slim chance for Spydyr to win oh my god. There's a chance for Airuk to qualify on a draw even, yeah. A win or a draw, there's a chance for Airuk. There's a chance for Spydyr on a win, but it's a very small chance. So that's how it stands. It's not the wrong group. Dimmy? That's it. Down Fricape, Airuk, Spydyr. It's the right group. You just did that to troll me, didn't you? Right, so I can tell you about these guys if you bear with me. TheSpydyr is from the United States of America, qualified directly through GOBBLN. Airuk is from Spain and qualified through the Buttercup and got in through the playoffs. And yes, looking at the setups, what an absolutely horrific setup against a blitz. Absolutely zero defense, blitz defense from Airuk. Let's see if there is a blitz. There is a blitz. Well, there we go. Justice. Some might say absolute justice. He's got catch. Makes the catch. Get charged on, as they say in season 3, yes. There you go. Gets to punch lineman. He'll be elated, I'm sure, Plo. Especially if he gets to give Airuk like an F on his rating setups before this happens. Stunned Yeti. Very good, Plo. Listen to Art, get an A+. It's really easy when you bully me. Oh dear. Shouldn't laugh, it's problematic, but that's great. Pretty funny. Oh yeah, so he's doing a switch here, isn't he? He's doing a switch. Starring Will Smith. That was a pretty good switch, wasn't it? Takes him. You know, now the humans are going to go all the way back, and then he can switch it right back again if he wants. The Committee of Media Affairs. Oh man. Funnily enough, Wolfin in one of the Q&As said it was the unofficial commentary that had caused problems. So Jim is in the clear. I can confirm that Jim is in the clear, and it's only Art that's taken the abuse. So there you go. Well, that's the problem, isn't it? When when people are just like imprecise, you know, just using. This is what I don't like about all this thing of, you know, like, oh, some people have said that some of this, and it's like, dude, just say Artemis, because people could think it was me. I thought they meant me. Yep, so he comes back. You might want to base up the ogre though before you make that block. Yeah, okay, good. Here we go. Oh, well, not base it yet, just screen it. Well, you don't know though, do you, Plo? And then he gets the surf. Love it. Except being powered it. Oh, he didn't get the surf. He could have done, but he just didn't. Weird. He rolled the push. Just took the power. Lame. I'd have surfed him. Well, I say I'd have surfed him. I'd have tried. I'd have tried to surf him. And then I would have probably rolled like a dub skull and felt like an idiot. It would have been, but it was last move, wasn't it? Last action. He could just stay on the sideline. He wouldn't have to get away from the sideline, would he? What's Airuk gonna do? Like run all the way back and like double rush or something? Like he could just stay on the sideline, couldn't he? Ogre goes stupid. Rolls a 1. This is a brutal 1 because that opens the push down the side again. And the Ulf coming in, and the Yeti coming in maybe as well. Yeah, true, Plo. Yeah. That's probably what he's thinking. Yeah. And it's right. There is a cost to having your Yeti on the sideline. You'd rather it was not on the sideline, but also I'd have rather definitely made a removal. No need to apologise, Flo. I nearly just called you Norse. No need to apologise, Norse. Right, so turn 4. We'll transition to the live broadcast soon. This was just catching up on what we missed. So it's funny because watching this. Hello, everybody, taking over into the live game here. We'll do the first 3 turns on replay. Airuk does not have the ball. Look, this is a Norseman with the ball. But it's turn 4 for Airuk, so it was Airuk's drive. And yet, he's been collapsed by the Norse. Right, let's leave it red and blue. I'll do all the intros when I do the replay, so let's just carry on and watch the game, I guess. No idea how we've got to this ball state. That's going to be fun, watching the first 3 turns of the replay. Airuk, I think, has the same kind of team. Does he? I can't remember if Andrian Arzawain went with block ogre or not. I like them all guard. Whereas All World Alliance get the same amount of guard, but they get a block ogre, don't they? He's a lino, so he can't really rush, can he? He's in double rush range, but he can't really do it. Of course, Benbow, you'll win easily. I believe in you. I believe in you. Have a power nap. Have a power nap. and you'll be alright. Spider could come back here, couldn't he? He could have blocked this guy up here and then come back. But the problem is he's still at risk of things going on. Oh god, this wolf's just there. I feel like the ult should have been here, and then you just need one player there, and then you're pretty much sorted. Whereas now he kind of needs one there and one there or something. He's got block on his Yeti. Does the dodge. Looks like that could have been enough, couldn't it? Probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That could have been there, and the elf could have been there, and that would have been pretty much good enough. I mean, it's kind of good enough how it is, isn't it, actually? So maybe this was better what he did, because he had something there. He had something around, didn't he? Because if you move this first and you put it there, you've got no... but you could have put it there, right? And then you still got something around. And I do think it's better to put it here. And then the other guy would have been out there, and that would have been good enough. This is actually good enough. He didn't actually have to do this dodge, I don't think. I think the dodge is actually worse. Funnily enough. I think looking at it, it was actually fine where it was, right? He just stayed where he was. And then he's got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rush, rush. And then I guess it could go in the crowd or whatever. But interesting. I think, yeah. Could have gone there and had that there, but then then it's just too weak to something. It was tricky. This wasn't bad having a player like, you know, in between the guy who was going to hit him, but it did come at the cost of taking another player to complete the screen. I mean, the good thing is you've got a full screen there now, and it's really hard to make and roll dice next turn. And you do have to pressure the stall, because you know, you don't want him to stall it another turn here if you frick a pay. No, it's Airuk, sorry, Flickerpay's the other game. Errata. No, to be fair, we just switched, right? We started with a Frickapay game. In my defense. No rush here? No. Just get something back. Yes, Nares, pretty much. It wasn't over, but they'd basically lost already, yeah. Fails the rush, he's out of rerolls Airuk. Which isn't great, is it? So if this was the new rules, right, what you could do is just punch this dude, and then, like, just dodge over and over here until you fail. So you wouldn't actually have to stall. So no, you could just, although you couldn't move it one square like he has done. then he'd only get knocked over 1 in 3 times as well, right? So like, it's not the end of the world even if he'd done that. Oh wow, this is rowdy. It's nice though, isn't it? Clawing the tackle mighty. Yes, well, I mean, it would have been, yeah, it would have been. He didn't have to be though. He could have played around it. Wow. Kaz, Apo fails. This is looking pretty bad for Airuk, isn't it? Flip me. Yeah. Almost feel like there was no point switching now. Now we're just missing the hilarity of live goblins. And I've got to do a bunch of editing and replaying and... Ugh. This is open though, isn't it, to a hit and then a hit on the ball. Gobs only go out on a loss if Airuk beats the spider. So this is looking really good for Dan at the moment. This is looking really good for Dan and really bad for Spider, because Spider needed Dan to beat Fricape for him to go through. But it was still possible for anybody to go through at the start of the round. Anybody could go through. But as it happens, now that it looks very strongly like Spider's winning, or at least not losing, and it looks very strongly like Fricape's winning, or at least not losing. It looks pretty done. But you know, Blood Bowl, anything can happen. You can roll a 6 to fill a gap and then roll a dub skull on the surf. Gets the uphill and pushes him in, doesn't he? Pushes him in for the skull. He was actually better not moving, he was better not stalling than going into the spare next there. So Airuk gives himself a chance to score a 2-turn. He'll still be behind, of course, but it won't be over. Oh, maybe he's thinking about the throw teammate. So trying to defend against that. But I think you've just got to defend properly. I think defending properly is better than letting them just cage here, right? You just full cage. You can just full cage a catcher. But he's got no rerolls, so it's not automatic. Not like a lizard man timeout. Not bitter at all, by the way. Actually not bitter at all, but you know, it's just funny, isn't it, to pretend. It's funny to pretend. Brilliant coaching. It does not give the humans a reroll. So he is thinking about the throw teammate. Look, he's got the halfling on the pitch, so maybe right for Spydyr to bear it in mind. I think people are getting a bit burnt out with the World Champs for coverage. I think it's a bit too big. Honestly, I think maybe the tournament's a bit too big. If most of the top players, I don't know if most of the top players are out yet, but depends, right? We don't know who's going through in the other groups. I think Arswin will be one of the favourites if he gets through. PC is one of the favourites. ODL. World Satan. Justician. Unger, anonymously. Chunter. Mankiz. Devo. And of course Andrew. Yeah, so you just let him have a H cage in the centre of the pitch, which is pretty brutal, isn't it, this defence? Yeah, okay, it defended against a halfling. Or you can chain him out with the frenzy. You can chain him, oh no, you can't chain him fully out of range. He's going past him, which, gotta be honest, isn't great. Like, I know the idea is that, you know, you stop him moving other players and stuff, but like, you don't need to be behind the ball now where he has to get forward, you know. I think this had to be one down. Like, at least be level, right? Not behind. Okay. Well, that's not so bad being behind, because it puts tackle on the ball instantly. But you can blitz him forward, so it's still pretty shit. He pushed the ball back and then he's given him the chain to push him forward again. Yeah, so he does that, at least that makes him roll another dice. Whatever happens, you have to roll a bad dice here, but not too bad a dice, I don't think. Yeah, he's doing the chain. I don't even push him forward, right? Let's just push him into the ogre. Let me just push him forward though. Could have, if he'd powered him, maybe he would have done. He could have pushed him at the ogre, right? And the ogre could have punched that, and this guy could have punched that, and then he could just walk through that way. Because now it's looking like he's got to do a 1D, doesn't it? One way or another, he's got to do a 1D. Oh, well, the halfling can hit. The push is even better, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's going there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, he activated his ogre. I'm not saying that that was a terrible mistake by Airuk, but that was a terrible mistake by Airuk. This could have just punched him, and then that could have chained him forward again, right? Does the wanna? Chutter. Hello. Yeah, that was a bit rough, wasn't it? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rush. A tree 2. He's got dodge. Well, that catcher felt that bonehead activation physically as well. Shame he won't feel anything else. Oh god. Oh man. Brutal. Now Spydyr just gets 1,000,000 hits. He gets to tackle Mighty the dodge. He gets to tackle Mighty the fling. Oh god. He gets to claw the ogre. He just gets to absolutely murderize this team. Oh, not that he hasn't already, but you know, even more. Well, he moved him away. I didn't like moving away. Just, oh, there's a player there. Okay, no, but that's his own player. So you could still just punch this first, right? Keep him there and then block him. 2 into 2 with block. Pretty safe. Not that safe. Oh, he's not hitting that one. Now this can punch that. Actually, can't it? That's better than killing the halfling. Why not both? Jump up, kill the fling. Yep. Oh god. Flip me. I think it would still be in the 1D our Yeti, but it would have saved him. It would have saved him like the rush. Yeah. I'm sure he could have done. I'm sure he could have done. It's at least pushing the catcher forward, isn't it? Well, he's still got 11 players, but he's got a dead fling, a dead block catcher, and a dead guard blitzer. So pretty brutal casualties for Airuk. Yeah, it's not a total dicing, but it's enough, isn't it? He probably got blitzed on as well, Airuk. To be fair, he probably didn't set up against a blitz. and he probably got blitzed on. But it's looking like a win for Spydyr. But then it's not that cut and dried, is it, right? It's still, yeah, he's taken 3 cards, but he's still got 11 on the pitch. Maybe he can defend and make it a 1-1. And then the 1-1 could be good enough for him if Dan beats Fricape. But the chance of Dan beating Fricape has drastically gone down. If either of them have any news of that, they'll be like, oh, our game is completely pointless. I'd imagine. Officious ref, the guard blitzer is sent off. But don't worry, everybody. If this was the new edition, there's Dodgy Snack, which is much toned down version, which would mean that he would have also just lost his guard blitzer for the drive. So hasn't changed it at all, really, has it? You know. He might also win the lottery. Yeah, look, things can happen, right? Like, Dastardly Dan could have scored a 1 turn on turn 8. And then get back all of his KOs. Get back all of his KOs, score a 1 turn on turn 8, and then kill everything he hits. So it's still possible. Don't say it's over. Yeah, knowing the scenario, it looks like too little too late for Spydyr. Man, if we go back and Dan has somehow won, that would be the funniest thing ever, but I really, really, really can't see it happening. Really can't see it happening. I think even Elliot would admit that was over. No, I don't. I know he wouldn't. It's not over. Yeah, true. Fricape could just disconnect, couldn't he? That happened to Zasty's opponent, didn't it? Which was the only way Zasty could have won at that point in time. And he very graciously said, give him the win. But I don't think there should be an expectation to do that, you know? At the end of the day, it's nice that he did it, but you don't have to do that at all, right? You could just take the win here if you're dastardly down and Fricape's internet cuts out. I mean, that is his best. Some might say only possible way. But I mean, removing the Yeti was good there, wasn't it? Like in this drive, Spydyr's instantly on the back foot. It's really tempting just to oh, it doesn't work, does it? You gotta blitz this guy. Blitz this. Oh well, he's done it. He's already blocked his own path. The Ulf could have come in here, couldn't he, and blitzed him and then just gone through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would have just gone through this turn, scored next turn, and then you 2-0 up and you've done it.
Glorious. No, I won't give in until I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
Hello, Wotan. Thank you very much. Welcome to Team Fantastic. Oh, yeah. Yes, he would need insane luck, yeah. He would need his KO troll to come back. and he would then need to score the 1 turn, and then he would need to like get a bunch of Kaz. But it's certainly possible. He'd also need to like argue the call on both secret weapons. But stranger things have happened in Blood Bowl, probably. Not much stranger. But it is possible. Argue the fall for steady footing is pretty great, isn't it? Fails a dodge, stunned. Oh, BDM. He's got some things going for him this half, Airuk. It didn't help that he got that guy sent off though, did it? I forgot when he removed the Yeti. I was like, oh, he's up players, but he's actually not up players, is he? Because he got an officious rep. Blitzer. Yeah, it's an amazing name. Argue the fall. I think it was Rolex that came up with that. It is pretty good. Yes, Cosmico. Oh, reroll 1 in 9. Instantly surf, tackle mighty. GG. Nice. Nice playing. Oh, doesn't surf him. Honestly, he could have made that a 3 dice, couldn't he? Legit, he could have just made that a 3D. He just blitzed with him. Oh, because the tackle mighty's got frenzy. I honestly wouldn't have minded making that a 3D just to get that surf. But this is like, you know, eminently sensible. Argue the fall is copyright. Oh man, honestly, the people who argue, the worst were the 40k people arguing about rules and everything. Do you know what the worst thing was? It was brilliant when they brought in pre-measure. I mentioned this before, I don't care. I'm going to do it again for people who haven't heard the story. They brought out pre-measuring. Oh, there's another one gone. And you could just agree with your opponent about things.
No, I won't give in until I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
Glorious. Thank you very much, Randy Tanner. 41 glorious months. Over 10 whoopie pregnancies. What a legend. Yeah, so you could measure things, right? So you would... Normal men could move 6 inches and they could rapid fire 12 inches. So you would have your unit and then their unit, and you would measure it and say, right, that's over 18 inches away, correct? And they'd say yes, and you're like, right, you agree that's over 18 away, and they're like, yeah, all right, good. And then next turn they move 6 inches and rapid fire at you, and you're like, you can't rapid fire at me because we both agreed you were over 18 inches away. And it's like, yeah, but I'm within 12. And there's like, I couldn't, like, I just couldn't argue with him. Like, what can you say? Then you've cheated. Then you've obviously moved over 6 inches. That just means you've cheated, and there's just no talk there. If people are just going to argue with that, what can you do with them? If Spider wins, Dan just qualifies anyway. Yes, a terrible Tom. Yeah. It had to be a perfect storm for Spider to qualify, or for Dan to not qualify. It was almost guaranteed that Dan was in, then it was almost guaranteed Spider was out. But if they had the perfect storm of results, they could have both gone in and out.
I am here.
I am here. Hello. Hi. Yes, so we watched it for like 3 turns and that was enough to switch to this one. Oh. Glorious, thank you very much. I can see it. Amazing. Yes, Frickape and Dan will matter to see who gets the thing. Yeah, Veli's in a 3rd column because Veli's qualified, but we don't know whether he's first or second, right? He's not guaranteed first or second, Veli. He's just guaranteed in. In the thing. Nope. Bye now. Awesome, thank you. Thank you, I can see you. I shall fill that in at some point. Four flat tires, that's amazing, Rolex. Probably got a score here, but that's fine, isn't it? You can just score. You 2-0 up. In fact, you might get to score 3, which is better for your tiebreakers. So there's something to be said for the touchdowns 4 as a tiebreaker, right? For Blood Bowl. As much as everybody said it was stupid, it actually does encourage attacking play. More than 3 points for a win does, actually. More than 3 points for a win does. Touchdowns 4 being a tiebreaker encourages you to turn this into a shootout, right? And try and win 3-2 or 4-3 than just try to play properly and win 2-1. So maybe that's a good idea for exciting games. Who knows? More than a stupid stalling rule, yeah. Wow, look. The stupid stalling rule would have actually would have been no difference in this game, right? Spider would have just done something else in the first half, or just scored anyway. Now if Airuk scores in 2, which he's got to get back in, then Spider come in 3-1, right? So, whereas if it was just touchdown difference, he would have stalled it out for 2-0. I mean, not that he was getting pressured, right? I'm not saying he would have been guaranteed to, but if you were guaranteed to, you would stall out for a 2-0 on touchdown difference, wouldn't you? But if it's just touchdowns 4, then you'll bang it in early and hope to win 3-1. Or even 3-2. So yeah, something to be said for it. You've got the stiletto or the lino. Well, this game's over now. left the goblin game because it seemed over instantly, and now this one seems over instantly as well. Oh dear. Glorious Mold Cup. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. Very, very tired. Skaven night tonight, yeah. It's funny that you won every game. ODL's won both of his games. So the two rats could win every game. Wait, is Fufale rats as well? He's won both games, hasn't he? Are there 3 rats and they've all won every game? Or Skaven 7-0? Is that right? Or am I just making it up?
Imagine being so fucking obsessed with rats that you're about to go on a holiday and you can't even fucking qualify with the team and you just decide to play more fucking rats. What the fuck? Why the fuck would anyone play that much?
Oh yeah,
rats?
Starfarer lost too. That's true. I was just gonna check now. But yeah, Fufale is 1-2. I mean, we don't care about this, do we? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Chunter won all 3. Oh, Jeff Ayres went 1-1-1, but he did qualify. Yep, Starferret's lost both. Fufale's won both. I missed ODL somewhere there, but yeah. Oh, there's another cat. Yes, Bobby is Maximus. Yes, that was a rather idiotic Reddit post. Yeah, GW were ahead of the curve. This was like this was a decent pack for rats, wasn't it? This was the same pack that everybody was the same pack as like some tournament. Oh, Devo Bowl. It was Devo Bowl, right? And everyone was like, "Oh my god, rats are so good," and I'm like, "No, they're not," but maybe they were, right? But honestly, normally I think I'd have won every game. And instead, I won none, drew 1, lost 2. But that's it. There's dice, isn't there? There's dice. This is rough for Airuk. About to go 3-0 down. Honestly, the rats legitimately probably aren't that bad. Because, hear me out on this. The blitzers just get adjubs, don't they? You just have strength 5 gutter runners instead of. You just have strength 5, break tackle, edge 5. Strength 5, edge 5, break tackle, gutter runners. No, not 2 heads, Pirate Bear. Just plus edge. Just stats, innit? 2 heads is 40k and edge is 30k. Because somebody had a clever brain when they were thinking of these rules. Not. So, yeah, just strength 5, edge 5 blitzers. There we go. Pretty good then, aren't they? Break tackle. Strength 5, edge 5, break tackle. Oh, he's done the pass. I mean, but also, Chunter, the best thing for rats is having 4 gutter runners. So... Yes, the Amazon liner would have to pay 50k to get dodged. Pretty hilarious. Oh, hello, Dastardly Dan. Rip, yep. Yeah, don't worry, your spot is safe. We watched your game for about 3 turns and it looked absolutely over, so switch to this. They are a decent amount of SPP, but the fact that your MVPs are always concentrated makes it easier, doesn't it? Yeah, what a big noob wanting 4 gutter runners. Real professionals only use 2. Just eat this, don't you? Oh well, don't eat it. Quad skull instead. Because he's going to score anyway, isn't he? Right? Like he's just going to score because he wants to make it 2-2. So it's not like he's going to stall. You know, you had to stop it to stop the stall or anything, right? Like he's going to score. You're 2-0 up. He's going to score. It doesn't matter whether you re-roll it or not. He's going to score next turn. It's hilarious, that absolute lunatic, wasn't it? Oh my god, if he dub skulled as well, that would have been really funny, wouldn't it? Not as much as gutter runners, Lordal. Because here's the thing, right? If you could add 1 player to any team, literally every single team, if they could add 1 player, it would be a war dancer or a gutter runner, right? That's it. That's the answer for every single team. If you can add 1 player, you add a dancer or a gutter. Unquestionably. So losing it is terrible. Losing 1 is terrible. Losing 2 is outrageously terrible. Yes, Dan, yeah. But you know, let's not judge. You know, at the end of the day, he knows he's out and it's just a waste of time, right? So probably just wants to have some fun. These are both out now, aren't they? They probably know. I mean, well, Airuk knows because the best he can do is draw. Oh no, I guess actually he maybe he doesn't know the results, so he could think maybe a draw is okay, but he knows he's not going to draw as well. He's got no players left, so he knows he's going to lose. So he pretty much knows he's done. And Spydy's obviously done because he started. Well, Spydy's not done as well. Again, if he doesn't know what's happening, then a win can give him a chance. But if they know what's happened in the other game, if they saw 30 seconds of that game, if they saw the first 4 blocks and foul of that game, they already know who's won. So, you know, there is that. Dark Elf with animosity is not the one that everyone's on the team. No, it's definitely. It would definitely be a gutter or a dancer. As good as Jaguar Warrior blockers are, and Ulf ones are quite good, aren't they? And Bull Centaurs, and Croxagors, and Saurus and Tomb Guardians, and all these other good players. As good as all these other good players are, werewolves, wraiths, flesh golems, bloaters in the new rules, Beast of Nurgle in the new rules. But every single person is going to take a gut runner or a war dancer, aren't Yes, it does indeed, Dastardly Clan, yeah. Where can you see the new rosters? Fumble. Fumble has them, Pedro. I think they're right. I don't know that they're right. I'm going to do recommended builds for them soon. Soon I'm going to do the builds, the starting builds. It won't be take the stuff that's in the box. There you go, there's okay, well the link doesn't really work, but I've done the Amazon build, which is unchanged from 2020, so that's nice, isn't it? And then the others I haven't done. But I'm going to do them all, and then I'm going to do YouTube videos and that. But obviously I've been a little bit busy with the old World Championship and real life things and stuff, so I haven't been able to do it yet. Shouldn't be you monster. His pass is very rowdy. To say he's only winning 2-1. Like he can still draw 2-2. But it doesn't matter, right? It also doesn't matter. Because again, if they've got any clue of what's happening, they know that Dan lost instantly. Yeah, like nothing matters. That basically do nothing. Spider's on 0. If he got on 3, he'd have a chance. He had a chance if he won and Dan beat Fricape. But after seeing the first turn, if you saw the first turn of that game, you knew it was over. So, you know. A bit anticlimactic. We did the first 3 turns, Dan Titan. We did the first 3 turns. And I'd say no spoilers, but it doesn't really matter because it was obviously decided. We did the first 3 turns and then people were like, switch over because it's over. Because it was over. But it was over after the first turn. It just took a while to. It just took a while for me to make the executive decision to switch over. It was literally over turn 1. It just wasn't a game at all. But you know, I'd say commiserations, but it doesn't matter, does it? He's still in, so it doesn't really matter to Dan. He's still qualified, so happy days. Better than winning no games at all. Drawing 1 and losing 2, isn't it? Hey, Way. You can have AV11 gutters, but you're only allowed 2 of them. Man, people are so unhinged on Reddit, honestly. Well, they're not unhinged, they're just terrible at the game, aren't they? And they think they know things because they, won their 8-man league. I was like that once. Now, in my defence, it was like, in 1994 and 2000 when there was like no internet and stuff. But now it doesn't take much to go on the internet and see people who are good at Blood Bowl, does it? And then realise just because you beat your 5 buddies doesn't make you good. But anyway, right, Spider won 3-1, so there you go. Congrats to him. Oh, I haven't got the table ready to edit, never mind. So this is what it was like. So we basically saw Frickape beat Dan instantly, right? It happened turn 1, so that put them on both on 6 points. And then with Spider beating Airuk, that put Spider on 3 points. So that means Dan and Frickape qualify, and it means Frickape wins the group because they scored equal amounts before this game. So Frickape will win the group, Dan second, and Spider third, Airuk fourth. So there you go. I'll do the other game as well, but for now, congratulations Frickape and Dan. Commiserations to both Spider and Airuk. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.